So this month may be a blessing in disguise. It's your boy So Guys TV Millie. I'm back with another one. Let's keep the goal at hand, family, and understand the long-term plan here with Hedera Hashgraph and the ecosystem. Taking a look at the Global Governance Council, building the future together with some of the biggest tech giants in the industry, and possibly more on the way. There was a alleged follow by the Hedera official Twitter page where they a lot of people saw them follow Sony, and then they pretty much unfollowed Sony. So we don't know if we may get some huge news in the future about some new members to the GC. But let's get into this Hedera action, because we had a lot of token releases in the past week, and also it should go throughout the month. I'm not sure if they're finished yet, but we are seeing a little bit pullback and correction here with the Hedera Hashgraph token. The circulating supply is now 56% of the max supply. So it was 26 billion here, but now it's 27 billion. So it looks like 1 billion was unlocked here. The volume is down 30%, family, but in the midst of all of this FUD, fear, negativity, we are seeing developments being built here with Hedera Hashgraph in the background. So you got to focus on the fundamentals and where this project could possibly be in the next 4 to 7 years. Of course, like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what your favorite ISO 222 project is. I'd love to know you guys' opinions in the comments. Engage with the video. All right, so checking it out here, we do have a new member of the board of the hbar Foundation. He's supposed to be a big dog in the industry, Brian Brooks. Brian Brooks is a fintech and global policy heavyweight that has joined the board of the hbar Foundation, organization helping driving adoption of the Hedera network. Brooks, who has substantially experience in financial policy, banking, digital assets, Web3, bring with him a wealth of experience to his new board duties. The hbar Foundation to date has allocated funding of more than 408 million and awarded over 225 grants to groundbreaking DLT projects, empowering entrepreneurs to build economies on the open source leader proof of stake Hedera network. So we got that hbar Foundation passing out those grants, encouraging entrepreneurs to come over here and build on Hedera. Now, why is this so huge? Because Brooks has served as the acting controller of the currency, where he was the administrator of federal banking systems, family. Yes, he was already connected to the federal banking system, the chief executive of a 3,500 employee federal agency responsible for chartering and supervising banks, compromising 70% of the banking activity in the US. So this is huge, because we got a guy on board that understands regulation in the US, understands what it takes to be regulated in the US. He is the former chief legal officer at Coinbase, leading legal compliance, internal audit, government relations as the nation's leading digital asset platform. So make sure you go check out your research. You can check out this article here on Yahoo Finance on Brian Brooks. But this is huge, man, to see somebody that was already infiltrated in the federal system, as well as Coinbase, understands regulation and compliance here, and even audits for the government, and was a member of the board of Fannie Mae and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC. So this is huge. This is huge. So we know that with banking, FDIC insured, well, you don't get that in crypto. Crypto is the wild, wild west. So now you're getting these big giants in the industry that come from these compliant sectors in the system, moving over to fintech, moving over to blockchain technology, moving over to Hedera Hashgraph technology, and moving over to crypto, family. So you ask yourself, why would a guy with this type of prestige move from the traditional market over to cryptocurrency, and why would he pick Hedera Hashgraph, family? So you gotta understand what's going on. We are seeing a lot of news about CBDC, so we will talk about that a little bit later on a Tuesday, but we do have more news here. Hedera to help the bank Bankless. On Tuesday, Hedera development arm hbar Foundation announced the launch of Ycoin Settlement Network, the Caribbean's first multi-territorial settlement network on the Hedera mainnet. This launch is an important step for Hedera as it strives to provide financial inclusion in Caribbean and African nations where traditional banking services are inaccessible to the majority of the population. So if you know what's going on in Africa and Caribbean, they're really moving away from cash. They're giving people limits on the amount of cash they can get out the ATM, and we've been seeing a lot of Caribbeans and Africans move to Bitcoin. Well, Hedera here is working to help the bankless, help the people that can't get banks. There's so many people that can't get banks and traditional banking in these countries, and they're very inaccessible to the majority of the population. And Hedera here is offering the first multi-territorial settlement network on the mainnet. All right, so keep that in mind, that we are a global asset, not just subjected to the US. If you are in the US, you can see here Hedera is also working on a CBDC initiative with Australia. So delighted, Rob Allen just posted, delighted that the great team at Not Centralized were among the few selected to join the Reserve Bank of Australia's central bank digital currency CBDC initiative. So all of this stuff, man, all this stuff what's going on with Hedera in the news, behind the shadows, we're still seeing building. More on that. It says, we are excited to announce that we've been named as one of the pilots projects for the Reserve Bank of Australia's central bank digital currency initiative with Digital Finance CRC. Our project, which involves using trade flows for construction payments, will be one of the first to test the capabilities of CBDCs. We are honored to be a part of this initiative, which also includes esteemed names such as Commonwealth Bank family, Moon Maneuver fintech organization, and yes, MasterCard. So some of the biggest companies here are at this initiative and working to build the future here of finance. Okay, it says, as a leader in emerging technologies, we are proud to be part of the innovative project that will help shape the future of payments and financial infrastructure in Australia. So you can knock off another country off the list here, family, that Hedera Hashgraph is working with. I know a lot of people are not a fan of CBDCs. I get it. But as an investor, we have to have some type of exposure, and removing that emotion out of your head when investing at times. Emotion could be your worst enemy. Emotion and time, family. Emotion and time. So keep that in mind, that if we're going to be opportunities, we got to take advantage of every opportunity here, and we're seeing Hedera at the forefront of some of these CBDC frameworks. Okay, so this is huge because we're talking about trillions of institutional dollars coming from centralized banks, coming from countries, in some cases governments, all willing to work with Hedera Hashgraph, and y'all already know my opinion on it. hbar is the standard. Not only that, we are one of the most greenest crypto projects out there, ESG compliant family, and one of the fastest crypto projects, boasting Hedera with 10,000 plus transactions per second, family. We also have a full ecosystem with projects like Saucer Swap, Head Starter, and even the Citadel wallet being built out. So a lot to look forward to in the Hedera future. And the fact that right now we're sitting at 6 cent, family, I'm not even going to do any technical analysis on this. It's a long-term project for me, and 6 cents to me is a steal based on the value of Hedera. I really feel like this is a project that can rival Ethereum as far as market cap. So sky is the limit. And if we swing over here to Coin Perspective, see if I thought I should have had it. I should have had it pulled up here, but I didn't, family. So bear with me. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Can hbar rival Ethereum inside the future? I want to know what y'all think about that. But let's see if we compare hbar to to Ethereum right now, that's over an upside of 102x, family, which would put HBAR's price at $6.76. Do you think HBAR can reach $6.76? Let me know in the comments. It's your boy Soap Guys TV. Millie, I'm out.